So hello and welcome to another video, and today we're just playing some more Managerial career mode. This is just recorded straight after the other video, so let's have a look what we've got next though. Just gone to the next weekend. So it's an activity day. So what do I do with that? I don't know. I've not been told. Staff management, pit, mechanical engineers. Suppose I'll hire some of those soon, but not quite now. Let's go next weekend then. Right, so what we're going to do. So we can do a photo shoot, which is where riders will take part in a photo shoot to create publicity images for the sponsors, and you receive an immediate credit reward. Participation of your riders in a gala evening for your sponsor's important event. Okay, the music's just actually decided to kick back in again now, so okay. But anyway, immediate reputation bonus. Participate in a meeting with some fans who have won a competition organised by the sponsors. Increased in fixed credit rates reward from you. So another 100%. And first is, give an interview for an important sports magazine. You'll receive an extra credit bonus if you achieve the sponsor's objectives. I think this just makes it. So we're going to do that. We're going to have a competition. Please wait. So do I have to answer questions? No, I don't. I don't have to do anything. Right. So we're going to just head into the weekend now. So let's change all of the settings. So all that. We're going to do qualifying and race. But don't worry, I will cut qualifying out completely. I'll just I can actually change the weather. No, I can't. Alright. So we are ready for the race at Qatar. I struggle with this track a lot. So I'm just going to hope that our new signing, Emily Jones, can help the team do well. It's going to need him to help us out. Or her. I'm still not sure of their gender yet, but I guess we'll find out. I mean, you would assume Emily would be a girl from the name, but it seemed like a boy. Well, it said he, so could be a typo. But anyway, let's skip that so I don't get copyrighted. I'm not sure if it does copyright you. I know the old ones from Motogp 15 did, so I'm not going to take the chance. So let me. I think for the manual settings on here, I want to go brakes. I want to go for some good acceleration, so I think we go 1, 2, 3, staircase it up. I think maybe have 5th and 6th staircase up with the final ratio. Yeah, just being around there, that's alright. Not going to save the setup, it's just a quick little set to see what works. I'm just going to go to the track now. Down towards turn 1. I do like the new hood because it makes it look more like real life. Now Fabio Di Gianantonio's crashed. Bastiani's just done fast lap 2:10.7. A 2:12.2, so not particularly great. Look in comparison to Bastianini, that's nearly 2 seconds off, but I'll fast forward a little bit, return to the pits and just so not actually last yet, so that's decent. There we go. Okay, so this is the end of qualifying. I ended up in 17th position, and Emily Jones ended up 32nd out of 34. Oh dear. Alright, it is his first race, so we'll let him off with that, or let them off with it. I don't even. I'm just gonna go by the fact that it's a he because that's what the game said. No gender stereotyping of names on this channel, I tell you that. So let's just get on to the race, and obviously I'm starting 17th, so I should be able to improve on my position from Qatar. This is Qatar. I should be able to improve on my position from Valencia. I'd also like to point out that I only did 1 lap in qualifying, and I hate this track. So 17th, I was quite happy with actually, because usually on Moto 3, especially, I always qualified last on this track. I think I've only ever scored pole positions at this track on Motogp 13. And that's because I didn't have the AI on the hardest difficulty. I got a pole position in my first race in Moto 3, I think, and then got one in I got one on the CRT in Motogp. So that just shows you like how low of a difficulty I had it on. I mean, the AI were easy, but I was crap back then. Like I used like all the assists, so you know. So let's head out onto the track. So that's obviously the starting grid, but we've already seen that. So we're getting ready for the race to start. Martin second, obviously Balega third, and I'm down in 17th. But let's see what I can do, and of course what Emily Jones can do as well. Lights out, away we go for a brilliant start again. I don't know what it is, but you just seem to get really good starts in this game. It's like Motogp 6 and they used to get crap starts, so I don't really know. Got the inside of a few more riders, so up into 10th place already. This has been a strong start. Fee's dropped down the order a bit. He's just got past Philip Hurtle. Oh, I've hit Hurtle. I meant Hurtle. Antonelli's right in front. Just slipped back past Antonelli again up into P10. So I can finish here, be a strong result, but past John McPhee. I've lost a few more positions. So has John McPhee, actually. Oh, I've hit the back of Bastianini. That could have been disastrous for one or both of us. Oh dear. Cut the corner. Please don't give me a penalty. Oh, I got a penalty. 7-10. That is a killer at this track. Right. So I'm going to have to do an absolute stormer to try and gain this back. Oh dear, I've cut again. Not going well, is it? Up the inside of Bastianini. I'm definitely screwed now. 1.8 second penalty in Moto 3 is going to put you back about 10 positions. I'm not going to argue with it either. It was completely justified. I'm not bothered that I got it, really. Well, I'm annoyed, but it's my own fault, so... Gonna try and push up to the back of Antonelli. Got a good exit. Gonna try and blast past him on the straight. Obviously, Mahindra's down on power compared to that bike. DG Antonio just in front of me now. Oh, I've hit Digi. Oh dear. I've got around the outside. Digi has held up Antonelli a bit, I think. Antonelli's gonna try and get a good run on me, though. Down the straight and gonna try and get some slipstream. There goes Antonelli. Trying to go past me, but I can get some slipstream off his KTM. Down towards turn 1. The gear ratios seem to be working at this moment in time, but I've absolutely overshot the first corner because I didn't take into account the slipstream. So I've dropped back into 10th position again, but obviously, as I know, I've got nearly a 2-second penalty, so definitely not going to be anywhere near 10th at the end of this race. But the inside of Digi once again, getting another good run past Antonelli, and up into 8th place. It's obviously on track. I might be able to finish 8. Oh, Antonelli back up the inside once again, though. Trying to hold it around the outside. No, he gets a position. Hold it round the outside. Can I? Yes, I've done it. But yeah, 8th place would be pretty good on track, but not particularly good for... Get off my inside, man. Yeah, obviously with the penalty, I'm going to lose a lot of time, so... Oh dear. Got to try and grind onto the back of Finati, because if I can stay with this group in front, I might be able to get a few more places, which could mean a few crucial tenths of a second. I've noticed that this triple right is actually not too bad on this game. I've struggled with it a lot in previous years, but this is the first time I'm riding this track and it feels pretty good, so that's obviously something to note. I think that's why I've got some decent pace, because that's where I lost most of my time before. Oh dear, oh nearly, I locked the front there. Oh, down I've gone. Oh dear, no. Right, we're going to get an out of points today. Well, I'm already out the points with the penalty. This race has gone pear-shaped. We're not going to get much money today, I tell you that, and we're not going to do my championship any good, because obviously, yes, I want to do the Riders' Championship too, because if I'm racing, then I need to make sure that I do well. I think my main goal now is to try and get up into a position where, well, I'm already in a position where it's acceptable to the sponsors, and I've got to back them back into Emily Jones, because otherwise we're not going to get any points. So obviously again I've run wide. I do not like Moto 3, so I'm in 20th. Okay, Ramirez on the inside, past him. So now I've got to park this bus a little bit and try and help out my teammate. Maybe give him some slipstream. Good trying to tackle Levi Aloy though, because I might be able to, well, I'm not going to be able to get points, but I might be able to get the top 20 myself. It does seem like he might be struggling a little bit. Good old Jones. So it's only his first race though, so we'll cut him some slack. And obviously I'm struggling here too. I was up in a fairly decent position, to be fair, like P7, but I made a small error. If I can nail this last sector, I could be okay in terms of the top 20 finish. Because if these guys really are that slow at the back, then I should be able to gap them a little bit. I'm going to track extend, which I know is a bit naughty, but obviously I've got a 2-second penalty to gain. You gotta do what you gotta do. I've just locked my front tyre on Rodrigo. Past him now. I've got to try and get some slipstream off Danilo, and it must be Sasaki in front. Or maybe it's Noradine. I've broke way too early for that corner. I've ran wide. I hate the last corner on this track. Trying to get some slipstream off of him. I'm not going to move to the inside. I'm just going to lose too much time. Belega's won the race. Trying to get some amazing slipstream. Where am I going to finish? P20, so I've done it. I just did it on the sponsor objective on the dot. So it ended up not being too bad in the end. I was only 10 seconds off the leader with a 2-second time penalty and a crash, so not too bad. Oh, Jones did actually gain 2 places. He beat Bo Ben Schneider, Albert Arenas, and obviously Patrick Pulikanen, who started in front of. He was pretty far behind me though, so that's not great. Let's proceed to move on to the championship. Well, the championship is going to be the same. Like the teams championship. Oh, it's just the constructors. Oh, okay, there's no teams championship, but obviously Mahindra yet to score any points. Looking a little bit unhappy, but you know that's just how it goes sometimes. Just I've had a bit of a poor race. But just got to bounce back from it really for the next one, and hopefully that my teammate can also improve slightly to okay, run 1 championship race to unlock. Okay, I don't care. So he's 30th in the championship and I'm 20th in the championship, so Oh, and it said I crashed as well, so does that mean I've got to repair the bike? Well, some of his stats are actually better than mine. Not particularly great. Oh, we've not really gained a lot of credits. Obviously the costs are going to go towards repairing my bike, yeah. It only costs 4,000. And because I got the race objective, and I doubled it before, I think I doubled the fixed payment actually, so it's not too bad. But we're going to go on to the next race, so, or the next, well yeah, I'll just go to the next race, because it's just like a little event then, doesn't really matter, does it? So we're in Argentina this time. Gonna get straight in there. Actually, let's see what, no. I think I'll leave it after this episode, and well, we'll talk more about that after the race. But I want to know either like some of your suggestions on who I should hire and stuff like that for bike development, and I also need to figure out how you do bike development also. I do like the loading bar being more central in the screen, just being smaller, rather than it's a massive thing took up like the entire screen. The music's not too bad on this game either. It kind of reminds me a bit of like some of the old Superbike ones, just a bit how they were. Not the ones that are like actual songs, but so let's go for the motorbike settings. Right, so I wasn't having any bouncing issues, so I've put disc 1 on both, and the gear ratios on Scully does the default on this track. Okay, head out now. I should be able to qualify fairly decently at this track, because I wouldn't say it's one of my favourites per se, but a track I can perform decently well on. So Digi's crashed again, so that's 2 qualifying sessions in a row he's crashed in. Not great for him, really. This track does look very nice, this new game, and the grass and stuff, the track textures especially, the tarmac especially, looks much better in this game because it's not all... Since Motogp 14 I thought the track textures were lacking a little bit, they got a bit better in Motogp 15, and then some tracks were actually slightly worse in VRTG for some reason, like I think Austria was a bit poor in terms of the tarmac textures. But this year they definitely don't seem completely white like they did in Motogp 14, so that's good. They definitely have come a long way the last few years, which is very nice. The handling feels pretty spot on as well. Like, it's kind of similar to Ride 2 in the way that you ride a little bit, which is good because I finally got used to that game. Like, in terms of the grip and the braking, it feels a little bit like Ride 2, but especially the direction change as well, seems to take a bit longer. But so we've just been bested slightly there, but not too bad for saying this is the first lap. So I'm going to return to pit, and then there we go. So that's session information. Let's skip to the race. Should want to yeah. Right, so starting 12th place on the grid. Not too bad saying it's just 1 lap, and obviously we're on an underpowered bike. So let's see where our teammate is. He's starting last. Oh, great. He was 3 seconds slower than me. Almost. Oh, sorry, he wasn't 3 seconds slower than me. He's 4 seconds slower than me. Okay. Right, that is a bit of an issue. Obviously, it is a bit of a long track since it was 1 minute 50 lap time. So 4 seconds over nearly 2 minutes. Actually, 4 seconds over like 2 minutes is quite a bit of time. So, so 150 is like 110 seconds. So like 110 seconds. It's like 20. That's like a 27th of the lap time. So, I think that's about right. But, oh, I'm not really bothered. He does need to improve a little bit, but obviously again it's only a second race. I don't think we're going to do very well this first season in general, so get ready to go to track for the Grand Prix. So there's your starting grid again. So hopefully I can bag a top 5 finish in this race, or something along those lines, because one, I'm starting even better than I was last time, and it's a track that I enjoy a bit more. I'm probably less likely to corner cut here, and I should be able to make positions up a bit faster because I'm a bit more used to this bike as well. Pushing off the grid nice and well, but not really gaining too many positions this time. If anything, I don't really gain any. I think it's just because at the back of the grid you gain more positions easily. Right, Mignow's up my inside. Fanati's out wide. Oh, I'm out wide now. Fanati's kind of cut everybody up. Mignow's going slow. Past Mignow. Oh, I had to avoid Basti. Bastianini. Past Bastianini. Digi Antonio's just in front of me. Don't want to hit Digi. So Fanati has had an awful start. He was on 3rd place and now he's like in 6th. Yeah, just like they usually do on Motogp games, they go very A lot of riders wide of that corner. I've completely overshot the corner, but it's not the end of the world. No, it's not the end of the world because still in 8th position, so yeah, pretty good. I think I'm revving the gears a little bit too much. I'm just not used to the audio for Moto 3. Went to shift. It feels weird, like it doesn't quite sound aggressive enough for me. I think that's why I was losing some time in Qatar too. I think the gears are something I'm just going to have to work on. Let's try to close right up to the back now of Philip Ertl. Okay, it's alright, I didn't crash. I don't think neither did he. So I can see the top 3 from here, so not too bad. Obviously, at the minute, I'm kind of the lead of the second group. Because, yes, that's kind of breaking into 2 little groups in front. Well, it already has, I suppose, but the second really big gaggle of riders. Fanati's back up to 3rd again, so he had a bit of a poor start, but he's gaining some ground back. Booliga, he's really going quick in this game, so he's the OP rider in this year's game. I'm assuming it's going to be Canet that's behind him because that just seems to make sense. Every year they have 2 riders in Moto 3 that are always so much more OP than everybody else on the grid, and this year it must be Mignal and Canet. 2013 was like the only time where they had like more than that. It's like just because they have Vinales as well. Like they had Rins, Salama and Vinales at the front in Moto 3, but usually there's just like 2. I can't. Oh yeah, it's Miller and Marquez in Motogp 14. Sean McPhee getting a bit beaten up, I think. I'm trying to gain some time. It's very easy to gain time through some of these corners, but as soon as you get attacked into that right-hander, you lose a bit of time. But obviously, because they're in a group, they're losing quite a bit of time too. Mignal's at my inside again. Oh, okay. I was trying to get the cut back on him, but Loy was on my inside. I wasn't expecting that. Just been absolutely mugged off here. And some slipstream. I'll be honest, I don't think I even played any career mode on VRTG other than like a little bit. Like the bit that you have to play, and then I played like 2 races of it, I think, and that was like it. So I just thought it was a bit stale. Just because it was, obviously the events were fun and stuff like that, but the racing felt the same in career mode like every year. I didn't touch Motogp 15 career mode till nearly VRTG came out. And I started actually completing it. Well, I'm going to try and get slipstream off these guys. Okay, it's just this Mahindra is literally so slow in straight line. I have to like try and make it up on the brakes and it just doesn't work. Turtles around the outside. So I'm now down to 12. This is just through. Oh, I'm diving it. That's what usually happens to me in Moto 3 races. I'll start off fairly strong and be able to run with like the top 5 or whatever, but then I'll just drop on like the last 2 laps down a massive spiral of positions. I should be able to maybe get Loy back here. If I can keep the throttle on just a little. This bike's pretty understeery, to be honest. It needs a chassis and engine update stat. I'm going to go for a move on him. Alright, so 12th place for this race. Obviously it's an improvement. I actually get some points this time. But I'm definitely struggling with this bike. Only 3.6 seconds off the leader. Yeah, so he's going to have 50 points now in the championship, and I've only got about 2. Oh, Emily Jones came 25th this time. Not too bad. So that's what I've done to the championship. Jamir, it's now got 31, so it stays in second. It's up to third. Okay. I've gone up to 15th. I've only got 4 points in my name. On to the back. Emily Jones has gone up to 28th. So that's decent-ish. So I've scored Mahindra's only points, but Peugeot is still yet to score any. So Honda and KTM have got the most they really can. Like KTM have got the most they absolutely could, and Honda have got the most they could after KTM. So I see he's looking a bit disappointed. Obviously, though, the bike probably does need a bit upgrading. So I think I'll do that for the end of this episode. Oh, well, not 2 riders. Nice. Nobody crushed. There'll be no repairs. My stats have all gone up massively. Look at that. To look at the cost. So look at the greenery we've brought in this week. 10,000. Okay, so the weekend earnings didn't come up with this last time. What the hell? So the credits. So you actually lose reputation if you don't do very good. So he's only gained 26 reputation this weekend. I gained 164. So that's pretty decent, I suppose. I've got to press back. Oh, because I accidentally clicked view earnings. That's why that came up. Don't know why I didn't realise that. Right, let's have a look at the staff management and stuff like that. Staff management. So pit. So look, mechanical engineers are specialists in all parts of the bike. Auto mechanical grip. So at the minute, like 8,000 for one person, 8,000, 8,000, 8,000, 1,000. So at the minute, I have 20,000. So that's only 6,300 for that. Was this just for the physical? Okay, no, it's not. Oh, that's the physical. Oh no, it's not. I don't know why it's got a picture of someone with a weight then. Okay, so we've got to work on this then. Marketing department. It's probably gonna have to update. What is technical coordinate? Okay, he's 90 grand. Just have to have a look at that some other time. Let's see what I can do to the bike. Currently, bike development. Okay, so I can afford some things. So the handling I got from 76 to 65. That's at 85, sorry. So about the... Oh, but that is a bigger increase. I think you gotta go for the engine, really. So, engine upgrade. So it'll take 7 weeks. But I think, again, I'll leave that there for this video. So I hope you've enjoyed, and make sure you like and subscribe to see more of this series and more other videos on this game. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.